Hi sweethearts, it's Kimberley Lovell here from kimberleylovell.com and Wealthy Business Goddess of the Wealthy Business Goddess tribe. So I'm just going to wait a few seconds for some people to hop on the live stream. So, and I'm just going to quickly share it into the group. So if you're jumping on the live stream, then say hi and tell me where you're from. That would be great. I'm really excited because I'm going to be sharing about soul purpose and how you can align with your soul purpose to create the life and the business of your dreams, to be able to monetize your mission and your magic. That's pretty exciting. We're in a new year, so really excited to be able to share this with you today. 2 ticks, we'll just get this sorted. Actually, I had a job trying to live stream to the page today for some reason. Okay, there, I can see myself. I'll just quickly share that one. 2 into the group. Okay. So we made it. It's 2017 and I'm really excited to share with you, especially today, because today it's a very special day. So it's the 11th of January, the 11th of the 1st, 2017, which means it's 111. So for those of you that know about numerology, we're in 2017 is a 1 year, and today it's 1 day and it's 111, so it's very special. It's all about new beginnings, it's about moving forward, and it's about things coming together. It's about unity. So I'm really excited that I managed to live stream today. I've been really wanting to connect with you and live stream for a few days. I've been caught up doing accounts. Not my favourite subject, although it's really good to look at the money. So we're talking about money today. We're talking about soul purpose alignment and how you can monetize your magic, your mission, and create the life and business of your dreams. So I'm going to start off by talking about the energy that's going on right now, because you know we're in a new year, and yet I know for myself and other people that I've been speaking to, it hasn't really felt like the new year had started. And so today feels really important, you know. There feels that energy, that excitement, you know. It was kind of building up from Monday, so I was kind of quite excited, like the new year started on Monday for me. I was struggling last week to kind of, I've been planning, I've been spending the past few weeks actually doing a lot of planning, a lot of behind the scenes work. And so energetically, you know, we're in the winter time here in the UK anyway. And you know, we're energetic beings, and so as women as well, we're very connected with the cycles of nature. So we're very connected with the moon, we're connected with our moon time, and we're connected with the sea, with the ebb and the flow and the waxing and waning of the moon. And so our energy is in cycles. And so in the winter, if you look around you and you look in nature, nature is not kind of you know, sprouting shoots everywhere. It's not kind of springtime yet. And so I think on some levels that what happens is that we think in a new year we're going to spring into action, you know. And I know I certainly do. I was quite excited, and yet I was kind of, you know, I was planning, but it kind of felt like I just didn't have that. I wanted a live stream, but I just didn't have. I was too busy doing other things, and I just didn't seem to work out. So this is what's been happening. We're in the winter, and winter is the time for us to rest and to hibernate. It's a time for us, like the plants, it's a time for us to put our roots down. So it's a fantastic time for planning. And I don't know whether you've made your plans for the year ahead. I'd love to know that. So if you're with us, then drop a comment and let me know if you, and let me know where you're from, and let me know if you have planned your 2017. So those of you that are, creating your business plans, or some of you that are creating business plans, I know some of you are not got a business plan, so we're going to get into that, but let me know if you've already made your plans or if that's something that you still need to do, because it's not too late, it's never too late, alright? But this is the perfect timing, and if you've been kind of feeling a little bit, like you're not really got yourself back into your groove and into the flow after Christmas period, this may be because of the energies that you've been unconsciously connected with or tuned into. So let yourself off the hook, know that it's all good, and I'm going to talk about how you can create these plans to move forward and create your best year, your best 2017. So, New Year's often the time when we set resolutions, and for me, I don't set resolutions anymore, I set intentions, and I definitely like to plan. I'm very intuitive, so I'm very, I do all the visualization and connecting with source and kind of looking at my purpose, connecting with my soul and the energy of my business to see, what's next and what the projects are that are wanting to be birthed. But I do plan because, you need to have a plan and a strategy in order to be able to live your purpose, to be able to fulfill your vision and your mission, to get your gifts out in the world and to be able to serve others. So that's, for me, really important. And, it wasn't always that way. Going back a good few years now, I didn't used to plan. I used to kind of just wing it. I'd kind of follow my intuition and my awareness, and it worked to a degree. But I have to say, for me, that using both my left brain and my right brain and doing the planning and kind of putting the structures in place, it's really helped me to be able to get my work out in a bigger way. And so I'm really encouraging you and inviting you to have a look and to see if this is something that will serve you in your business, and that you can look to how you can create the plans and bring your vision and birth it in the world. Because this is the thing, often we have these dreams, these desires, these visions, we know that we have a purpose, and yet sometimes we struggle to actually manifest it, to create it, and to kind of have it, be grounded and give birth to it in a practical way. And so what that looks like is that you're out there in the world, you're doing your work, you're attracting clients, you're receiving money, and you're receiving good money, and then you can feel fulfilled that you're actually living your purpose and living your dreams. So, it's all a journey, so wherever you're at right now, that's fine. I want to talk about how you can move forward. So let's talk a little bit more about the planets. I'm not seeing any messages. I'm not sure what's going on. So if you've put a message, I'm not replying to you. I haven't given anyone a shout out. I can see that people on the live stream, but I can't see any messages at the moment. So that's good with live stuff, isn't it? You never know what's going to happen. Maybe I'm just going to quickly see if I can see on my page. Maybe I'll see some messages now. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so planets. I was going to tell you about the planets. So on the 7th of August or the 8th of August, 5 planets went direct, okay, which is a very rare occurrence. I don't know whether you're aware of that, but we've had Mercury retrograde, which is again part of that energy where we maybe have felt as though we're a bit challenged in terms of moving forward with communication, technical issues, that sort of thing. We don't want to blame it all on the planets, but forewarned is forearmed. But now that energy's moved forward, Mercury's gone direct. We've got 5 planets that have gone direct. So really interesting. As I said, it's quite a rare occurrence. So from now until, I think it's the 8th or the 17th of February. So it's about a 5-week period. And the Chinese actually thought it was a very fortunate time. So it's definitely a time to be making plans, moving forward, and looking at the year ahead. And it's a time to manifest and to step into your prosperity, into your abundance, to align with your purpose so that you can do the work that you were born to do. Okay, so I'm going to check the comments later on. So if you have put a comment and let me know about whether you are planning or you're not planning, or where you're at the moment, energetically, emotionally, in terms of your year ahead. I'd love to know that, and I'd love to know any questions that you've got, because if I don't see them now, then I'll come back to you in the comments, and you know, if I need to, then I'll do another live stream, so to answer any questions. So I wanted to really share some money tips with you today as well, and I didn't actually bring it with me, which is really annoying because I've been excited. I've been really excited. I got a new purse, alright, so I want to share with you a money tip. So every year, not every year, you know, spot on, but I keep an eye on my purse, and my purse starts to get a little bit, you know, ragged around the edges. They get worn, don't they? So I make sure that I get a new purse, because your purse is carrying your money, alright? And you know, ladies, our handbags, they say a lot about us, don't they? And our purses are the same as well. So your relationship with money, if you've got a purse or a handbag even that's full of receipts and clutter, it's really good to get that cleared out and to make sure that you file away your receipts. You know, I have to really focus in order to do that. I have to I probably check my handbag once a week or something, you know. I can see a pile collecting, but in my purse I don't have any receipts in my purse, you know, because I want that energy to be clear. And so if you look at your purse, I want you to have a look at your purse, and I want you to actually, do you know what would be really fun if you fancy doing this? I want you to post a picture of your purse. Come back and post a picture of your purse, because it would be fun to see everybody's purses. I've got a lovely pink one, of course, everything's pink, or mostly everything's pink in my world. So I've got a lovely pink one, and it's really nice. It's got like a little, it's a different one. Usually I get the same one actually, because I really like it, but I couldn't get hold of it, so I've got a different one. And it's got kind of like a little bit of bling on the top. It's a bit bigger than my usual one. But yeah, so I was really excited to be able to kind of, you know, honour that tradition, and that feels really good to me, to be able to kind of make sure that my money has a great place to, you know, to be, and that it's kind of like a new energy. So something to think about: check your purse, have a look. If it's getting a little bit worn around the edges, you know, or if it's broke or the zip's gone or something like that, then it's time for a new purse, alright? Make sure that you have, you know, a great purse that's going to serve you, that's practical, but also, you know, that kind of feels good, and will have that new energy for it, that you're actually honouring money, and that you're able to receive money, and you'll be able to be a good guardian and custodian for money. So that's the first tip. Check your purse, buy a new one if you need to, get rid of your receipts if they're in there. The other thing is, in order to feel wealthy, in order to feel abundant, it's a really good idea to look and see how much money you're carrying in your purse. Alright, now I'm not kind of out and about a lot, you know, I'm working from home, so it doesn't really affect me, but when I'm out and about, I still tend to carry a certain amount of money. So think about how much money you've got in your purse, because in years gone by I might have had 20 quid in my purse. Now I'll probably make sure that I've got like 50 or 100 quid in my purse at least, because I like to have that feeling that I am abundant and that I've got plenty of money with me, so if I need it. I know we've got cards these days, but you know, it's good to have that money there, and that will really help you to be in that energy and that vibration of being abundant, of being wealthy. So it doesn't really matter the figure, but just, you know, have that kind of concept with you and have a look and see, well, how much money do you normally carry? Do you kind of just leave like £10 in your purse and your change, or do you carry more money? And just notice how that feels for you if you just switch that around and you start to kind of, you know, increase the amount of money that you're putting in your purse, and that you know, holding, that you've got with you, it's available to you. Let me know, because I'm really curious to see how that works for you. A lot of my clients do it and they love it, and they really love to have, you know, that feeling of abundance and knowing that the money's there, should they need it. Okay, so that's the second tip. The third tip that I wanted to share with you today is about tracking your money. And again, you know, in years gone by, this has been something for me that was really challenging, because I wasn't tracking my money, and when it came to doing my tax returns, it was a nightmare. I still don't like it. It's not my favourite job at all. Alright, but it's much easier because I've got systems in place, and because, you know, I'm kind of much more with kind of like habits now that are supporting me, so I'm tracking my money. Now, a great way to track your money is to track it, if you can, on a daily basis. And of course, if you can, we all can, if we choose to. So what would it be like if you were to track your money on a daily basis? The reason for tracking your money is because your energy goes where your attention goes. If you're focusing on the money and you're focusing on the income and what you're receiving, and you're focusing on what's going out, you're paying attention to money, you're valuing and honouring money. All right, if you were in a relationship with money or with someone, you wouldn't ignore them. You wouldn't kind of just, take it for granted. You would, put time and energy, and you would appreciate that person. So I want you to think about how you can honour and appreciate money, how you can be grateful to money, and how you can look after money, and how you can be with money in a way that truly values you and values money. All right, because often we've got very unconscious relationship with money, and so we have all these kind of unconscious beliefs, but also in our behaviours we're very unconscious around money. So money is a fabulous tool. It's energy. All right, it's all energy, and we put so much onto money. I've talked a lot about this. Thank you for the hearts. I've seen some hearts. I still don't see any comments, but maybe I'll look at them later. Maybe nobody's speaking to me. Anyway, give me thumbs up or hearts. Maybe I could just see the thumbs and hearts. So yeah, we want to be having this real lovely connection and relationship with money, so that money can serve us. All right, because money is just a tool, okay, and it's a tool that we can do a lot of good in the world with. So whatever beliefs you have around money, whatever behaviours you have around money, if you're wanting to, thanks guys, so if you're wanting to create the life and the business of your dreams, money's going to play quite a big part in that. It's like fresh air, isn't it? We need money to pay bills, we need money to do all kinds of things, all right? So really pay attention to money and decide that this is your year. Set it as an intention, okay? And, here's the thing. Resolutions, very often what happens is people make resolutions and then they don't follow through with them. They usually end up breaking them. The thing to do is to set an intention and then to look at what are the behaviours, what are the actions that you need to take that will be aligned with your intentions, okay? This is what I call behaviour-based goals. And when you set a behaviour-based goals, you're not focusing on the end result. All right, you can do this with anything, not just money, but you can do it for money. We're talking about money today, but really how you do money is how you do everything. Everything's connected, all right? So whatever patterns you've got going on with money, most probably you've got those patterns going on in other areas of your life, okay? I see that time and time again, and it was certainly true for me and a lot of the clients that I work with. So have a look at that. When you change your relationship with money, you'll also change your relationship with these other areas of your life as well, because as I said, everything is connected. So yeah, do have a look, see what's going on, set your intention. So if you set a goal, for example, to make a certain amount of money, let's say that you know your purpose, all right, and you've got quite, you know what you'd like to do in the world, then you will set your intentions to live your purpose and to do certain tasks, all right? It might be that you need to be more visible in your business. It may be that you need to attract more clients in your business, okay? It may be that you need to make more money in your business. So as you start tracking your money and paying attention to your money and making sure that you've got a nice purse to contain your money, this is going to change your relationship. It will change your energy. It will change, your whole mindset. And these behaviours are then, they're the things that we're doing. Okay, so remember, if we want to have something, we need to be. Who are we being? What's our mindset, our energy, and our intention? Who are we being? What are we doing? So that's when your behaviour-based goal comes into place. You have to take aligned action. You can't just, set your intentions, visualise, and then magically manifest. Some things happen like that, yeah, but they only happen like that when we're in alignment with them. So what I see often is people are, they've got their wish list, their vision board, their dream jar. I was sharing the dream jars earlier on in the group, and they're wanting to bring all these things into their life, into their reality, but they've got unconscious beliefs that are blocking them. They've got behaviours that are out of alignment. If we, we're never going to have everything we want because we're always growing. And in order for us to have what we want, we need to be the person that has it. And I've said this before. So it's about who we are being. So if you've got a goal, something you'd like to have in your life, think about what would it take for you to be that person that has it. And as the person that has it, what is it that you do that is different to what you're doing now? We usually find that there's, there are beliefs that need to be changed, and there's a behaviour that needs to be changed, okay? So I like to kind of work with things in a holistic way and look at, those different aspects, both the beliefs and the behaviours, obviously, to make sure that they're aligned. But if you're not clear on the unconscious beliefs and you don't know yet how to discover your unconscious beliefs, then check out the website, you find out a little bit more. But look at the behaviours and see what is it that you're doing that is sabotaging your relationship with money or sabotaging your business. Where is it that maybe you don't have a marketing strategy or a plan to attract the clients, or maybe you're not clear on who your ideal clients are. Maybe some of you're not clear on your purpose, okay? Different people in different places, and it's all, it's fine. Wherever you are is fine. And what I want to share with you is that a lot of the work that I do with people is about helping them to get really clear on their purpose, to get clear on their niche, their ideal clients. To a lot of the work that we've been doing in the Client Attraction Magnet program, and the women are having amazing results. I'm so excited to see them progressing each week. We've got people that have, they've attracted new clients, they've got much clearer on their niche, they're getting speaking opportunities. One of the women is holding a live event, which is really exciting. So really making great strides moving forward. But before you can do that, and before you can move forward and take aligned action, you need to have that clarity and that focus so that you're really clear on your purpose, on who it is that you want to serve, what it is that you want to do, how you want to be in the world. Because if you're setting goals and you kind of feel like it's too much work, or it's not really aligned with what you love to do, or you don't like marketing, you need to find a marketing plan that you love, a marketing plan that you can be aligned with. So I love speaking. I love to connect with you guys on Livestream, I love doing speaking gigs, I love doing tele summits, radio shows, and it's a fantastic way to be able to connect with people and to be able to connect with lots of people, okay? So it's a way that I love. I can share my resources, my ideas and meditations, clearings, all sorts of strategies that I share with people all over the world simply by doing a live stream or doing an interview. Okay, so have a think about what it is for you that you would love to do in terms of your marketing. Not everybody feels comfortable speaking. Not everybody feels comfortable, being on video. All right. There's some unconscious blocks again around being visible. A lot of the self-criticism comes in. These are things that you can look at and you can clear the beliefs. And if you want to talk to me about that, then drop me a message. A lot of the work I do with women is really about helping them to clear the beliefs so that they can get out of their own way, and then they can move forward and actually do the things that are going to really help them to create that vision and birth their magic in the world, which is what we're all about. We all want to do what we love. And I want to invite you to have faith. Alright, have faith in yourself, have faith in your dreams and your desires, because you wouldn't have them if it wasn't possible. Okay? So if you've got a dream, if you've got a desire, I know that you've got gifts and you've got talents. Sometimes people just don't even see or acknowledge or value the gifts and the talents that they have. Okay? The things that we love to do, often we take them for granted, and we love them so much that we do them for free. Okay? And so often people don't realise that they can make money and that they can create a business doing what they love. Sometimes we've got messages that tell us that you can't make money doing spiritual work, or you can't make money doing that, or whatever that is for you. Okay, so yeah, really have a look at what's going on. Listen to some of the voices in your head and some of the feelings that come up when you think about doing what you really want to do. If it doesn't feel good, if it doesn't excite you, then there's some, you're out of alignment somewhere with that. Either you're not quite on track in terms of how you're going to go about it, or there's some beliefs that are in the way that are really causing that kind of conflict and the energy within you that take you out of alignment. And everything that we do in our business is an extension of our energy. And so, you have to be aligned. You have to be doing what's right for you. and what feels good to you. Because if you're coming from a place of, you know, what do I need to do in order to make the money, and you're coming from your head and you're trying to figure it all out, it doesn't work like that, you know. I love what I do, absolutely love what I do. You know, I've been doing this many years now, working with clients and clearing blocks and kind of helping them with their mindset, helping them with strategy. I can channel ideas all day long, all right? I tune in and you know, too many ideas going through my head. But yeah, so I love to help people to, you know, get their branding, to get the names for their programs, to help them with their messaging. And sometimes when we're on our own, it's difficult. So here's the thing, we're not supposed to do it all on our own, okay? You don't have to do it all alone. And, you know, I see a lot of women, and this is something I did myself, struggling, trying to do everything myself, okay? And I learned the hard way, okay? But you can learn the easy way, okay? You can recognise that we all have our strengths, we all have our gifts and talents. And, you know, very often when we have these gifts and talents, business strategy isn't something that is natural to us. It's not something that, you know, we're quite right brain, quite creative, and the whole kind of structure and getting very organised and disciplined is kind of a little bit foreign to us, okay? And it's something I've had to work really hard at. But now I absolutely love some of the structures that I've created, some of the organisational pieces, because they really make my life simpler. They save me time, they save me energy, and they make me money, okay? So it's important because the business strategies, the business model, the plans, these are all the masculine energy, and that masculine energy will help you to ground the your spiritual gifts, your intuition, your feminine energy. It will allow you, when you have the structure in place, it will allow you to flow, okay? But when you don't have that structure in place, you're kind of like all over the place. There's no focus or direction. You're kind of like just praying and spraying, yeah? You try a little bit of this and a little bit of that and see what works out. So encouraging you to take time to focus. If you meditate, and you know, it's great to meditate, and to, when you go into your meditation, to ask spirit, ask source, ask your higher self, you know, what is it that I really want to do in the world, yeah? Take that time. Or the other thing to do, I've got something that I'm offering this new year, which I wanted to share with you as well. For those of you that, I know I used to have a thing each new year, I'd go and have, you know, go and buy all the magazines with astrology and everything in them and so forth. I've done a lot of readings for many years, and what I do now with my clients is I actually tune in with their soul purpose. And so what I'm encouraging you to do is to do this. If you can't do it for yourself, then come and book a session. I'm doing soul purpose and alignment sessions, okay? And we spend 90 minutes together. I connect with your soul purpose, I channel your higher self, I channel source, your guides, and get guidance for you. And then we look at how you can align with that vision. You know, we look at, you know, what it is that your heart truly wants to do, what your soul wants to bring forward into the world, what it is that's blocking you, because as I said, there are unconscious beliefs, there's energies that are there that are keeping you out of alignment with your pathway and your destiny. So we look at what the beliefs are, and then we clear them. So it's kind of a combination really of a soul purpose reading, guidance, and also the healing and the clearing, and then we do a manifestation process. So we actually will bring those energies into this reality so that you can manifest and you can start kind of taking aligned action, and you can kind of have a pathway forward. So if that's of interest to you, I'm going to pop a link after the live stream, but just drop me a message. I would love to be able to do that with you. Be my pleasure. And you know what I would encourage you to do, whatever you're taking from today, whatever's resonating for you, then take something, and whatever you've, you know, maybe it's just been like one nugget or a couple of things. Maybe you need to make a plan, maybe you need to get a new purse, or maybe you need to start tracking your money on a daily basis. I know that can be painful for some of you, because I know when I first started doing this, I kind of really didn't want to track it on a daily basis, because some days there would be no money coming in on a particular day, you know, and I kind of didn't want to put a 0 there, all right? But if that's where you're at right now, I want you to trust this process, because the more you track your money, then you'll see that your unconscious mind's going, hang on a minute, there's nothing coming in, right? Whereas before, you just weren't paying attention. Now you're noticing, so now it's saying, oh, we want some money coming in, all right? So it's a way of opening up your receiving channel. And just as I'm saying that, there's another thing that I wanted to share with you as well. So well, we talk about receiving, again, this is a muscle. We have a muscle that's about receiving, all right? And we need to sometimes flex that muscle and practice the art of receiving, because as we serve, you know, whatever it is that you're sharing in the world, your gifts, your products, your services, you are serving, all right? You're serving others. And so a lot of the time I'm working with women and they have issues around money, around pricing, around self-worth, valuing themselves. And it's about deserving. And here's the thing, is that you deserve to receive all of the abundance, all right? And it's not about, you know, being perfect. So many people are holding themselves back because they're waiting until everything is perfect. It's the right time, or they've got everything together and it's all, you know, they're ready to go. Don't, you know, there's a balance, there's like a little dance that goes on between a little bit of planning and strategy, but actually just taking action. And sometimes I see a lot of people that are, you know, in that thinking mode, they're in the planning stage and they get stuck in the planning stage. And I know that, again, you know, I've done that, and I still do from time to time, and I catch myself in it, you know. So it's really important to look at what it is that's going on, where you want to be, where you are, and how are you going to get to where you want to be? What needs to happen? Who do you need to be? What is it that you need to do in order to have what you want? And, you know, the thing is, we're never going to have everything we want, because we're always evolving. And I know sometimes I can, you know, be quite impatient with myself, and it's really about also appreciating where we are in our journey and acknowledging the progress that we've made. Because as you start celebrating your successes and the progress and the steps forward that you're taking, then you'll see that, you know, more is coming in, okay? But it's never going to stop, because there's always expansion, there's always growth that's there for us, and there's more possibilities. So I hope this has been of value to you. I hope it served you in some way. I'd love to hear your comments, and drop any questions in the comments below, and I'll come back and I'll answer them. And if you see them on the replay, then I'll check back. If you haven't already joined us in the Wealthy Business Goddess Tribe, then do come and join us in the Wealthy Business Goddess Tribe. There's lots of free goodies, and I'm in there, you know, each day hanging out and sharing tips and advice and so forth. If you're interested in having the soul purpose and alignment session, then check the link. I'll put that there as soon as the live stream's finished, and we'll get you scheduled. And I've got kind of a handful of sessions really each week, but I'll probably, you know, do those over the next few weeks. But I've got a handful of sessions because I've got lots of other things that I'm doing, and lots of planning as well that's still going on. So I'm quite busy with my planning and strategizing, which is all really exciting. So I'm sending you so much love, and I really want for you to feel good about the new year, about the year ahead, and know that anything is possible for you, that you can live your dreams, that you have what it takes, that you don't have to be perfect, all right, that you have everything that you need within you, that you don't have to do it alone, that you can get support. Just come and join us in the tribe, you know. Send me a message if you want my support. Pop a question below. Don't go it alone. Don't be on your own, because now is the time for us to collaborate and to join together and to support one another. And as you support your clients, then you also need to be able to receive that support. Okay? So I hope that served you, and I look forward to speaking to you very soon. And until then, lots of love, and bye for now.